Okay, so here I am on another comedy at the cemetery. Actually, no, it's okay. So this is when Paranormal True Stories. Um, I try to make a little light of death because I don't want death to be a scary thing. Death is inevitable, and I did do a prayer beforehand, and I talked to the spirits that were here, and I said I was coming, and I'm going. Everything I do is respectful. And I just want to hear any stories if there are any. I'm not going to create stories if there are. Sorry, it's a little windy. I'm not going to create stories, so whatever I get, I get. If there's anybody calling me, I will do that. There's some houses nearby, so they're probably like, what is she doing with a camera in a cemetery? But, you know, there was a place, and sorry for the bright sun, nearby, and I may pause periodically as I walk around. Honestly, oh, this wind chime just started going. So, it's for her. Okay, Christine. I don't know if anybody saw that. Hopefully they did. Let me go back. And the chime is going. I think she's talking to me. Christine Diane, she died April 10th last year. So, yes, Christine, thank you for talking. And let me know it's okay, because I was a little nervous, thinking maybe they won't want me here. But that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Christine. And I may stop periodically. There's a big, huge tree calling me, but it's right next to where everybody lives. And I'm really curious about that. Sorry, it's zooming in my face. I'm my own cameraman, and it's a pain in my ass. But I'm going to go to this other tree, so let me pause. These trees are really calling me. So I'm going, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this tree is. It is just stunning. I'm at the Hutto Cemetery. I'm trying to see who's calling. Wow, this is really old. This is 1942, 1924. They called me over here. Daniel Hunter, Cornelia Hutto. This is Hutto, Texas. She was the sunshine of our home. I don't know if you can see that. So, wow, Hutto. These are all Hutto people. I feel so welcomed. I was worried about coming here, and I was just walked over here. I was drawn to this tree. I've never been here before, everybody, I swear. And the town's named after this family. Oh my God. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. That was really wonderful. You know, I'm not afraid of death, and I think I try to convey that with everyone that's out there. That it shouldn't be something to be afraid of. It's what we do. I mean, yes, there's grief, and I'm not denying grief. Man, my lips look really red. I'm not denying grief. It's part of life, but I'm not afraid to go. Do I want to go now? No. I do want things to be done, but if I do, or when I go, well, when, for sure, I'm not afraid to go, because I know it's going to be just as amazing on the other side. And I know I have friends that are atheists, agnostic, Christian, pagan, witch, you name it, I have it. I understand it, and I've probably been all at some point or other. So I understand the different viewpoints, and I'm okay with that because I know what I know, and I'm not trying to force on anybody. I'm just trying to be me, and if I expand or help anybody, then that's great. Thank you, Hutto. Let me see if I can tap into anybody. Ooh, the wind just picked up. Every time Spirit's around for me, the wind picks up. I don't know if you can see the tree behind me just blowing here. The branches are just blowing. My hair is blowing. Let me see if I can pick anybody up. I really don't. I just feel accepted, and I feel like they welcomed me, and the wind kicked up when I closed my eyes, and I'm not getting a group, I'm not getting an individual, I'm just getting welcome and peace. And the wind picked up again. Yes, thank you, everybody. I know you can go, oh, the wind, it's a windy day, lady. That's just the way it is. But no, it was calm before. Can't prove it, but it was calm. And whenever I talk to spirit, it gets windy when I'm outside. It gets windy inside, then that's bloody amazing, everybody. I'm going to pause it again, see if I can find anything else. As I'm walking, I see these flowers just sitting here, and I don't know where it came from, but I felt like I was supposed to come upon them. I'm not sure who to leave them for, but I'll bring them to someone. I don't know who that goes to, but I will put them. Nope, it doesn't fit. I will leave them there. So I will show you. Martin Alexander, August 20th, 1974, and Jenny Mary. Nice to meet you all, if you're still here. December 2nd, 1982. Carry on. Frank McElroy, 1873 to 1955. Nice to meet you, Frank. I know I'm only staying on like a third of the cemetery, and there's so much more, but there's other homes nearby. You know, not every cemetery has spirits, I'll be honest. Like haunting spirits. I don't feel anything. Though I do feel like certain tombstones are calling me, and I'm introducing myself. And fire ants are getting me. They're on the walk over to Frank. They were biting me. But yeah, it's not the biggest cemetery in the world. It's very small, very family oriented. I don't know how long I can stay without maybe somebody wondering what I'm doing here. Or I don't know how that works. Do they care? Okay, for the next bit that's coming up, I just would like to say that I had the camera on recording and the video wasn't there. I don't know why. I'm almost positive I had the video. I was doing them in short segments so they weren't long and boring. Anyway, I walked up to that 4 of the MacArthurs, and they weren't all MacArthurs, but the 4 main ones. I was drawn to that tree that they were under, this big, huge, beautiful oak that I did record, or thought I did. And I was getting a woman in a long dress with an A name. And when I walked up, and I couldn't pick up on her, but I was drawn to those 4. And that's when I stopped the camera and I tried to figure out where it was coming from. And I was reading the monuments, and I saw a big letter A that I show you next. That it was MacArthur, but it was like Tiny Mick Arthur on the name. And I went, that's the A name. I was thinking first name. Spirit's so weird. I don't know why they wanted that deleted. Spirit's weird. I don't know why, because it was live and happening, and I got it, and they decided to delete that. The problems with being my own cameraman and psychic. So, yeah. So, watch what's next. It's not amazingly, but I mean, I do have it on film of the tombstone, unless they delete that too, but I don't think so. All right. They're communicating with me. I don't know when my phone cut off, but when I walked up, picked an A name, and that looks like, I can't tell if that's Garth or Arth. Arthur? Arthur? That's the A name, I think. MacArthur. Oh, it's MacArthur. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's why I was seeing the A. MacArthur. Okay, cool. Okay. Maybe that's why, because I was really feeling them. They were here. They were here. Oh, I could feel them. They were just asking what I was doing here. Oh, that's funny that I got the big A again, and it was MacArthur. Like, that's why I was seeing a big A. Well, they wanted to know what I was doing here. They're very polite. they're not too upset about it because they see them respectful and I'm being kind. So that's great. Okay, because I'm getting, if not all 4, at least 2 or 3. But they're not haunting. They're not scary. They're not doing anything like that. I can honestly say the wind has picked up here, but I can honestly say it's not haunted like in like spirits that are trapped and they need help or they're scaring people. Cemeteries aren't like that. For the most part, they are not like that. For the most part, they're not even haunted. So I really appreciated my time here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long and boring. I don't have any stories. I wish I could be a liar and a creator, but I'm not. So I'm just going to go back to my car now and drive away and make these people curious as to what I'm doing here. Well, not the spirits, the people living nearby. So that's interesting that the video wasn't there as I was walking up. They like to do stuff like that. But hopefully this video won't disappear. So if you like my channel, please subscribe. Hit like and subscribe. I don't normally say that, but people are telling me I should. So there you go.